everyone, welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable for my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. I hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a lovely day. It is Friday, bank holiday weekend is coming up again, which is super exciting, and it has been a glorious week. Super hot. I do have the windows open at the moment because we've just had tea and our kitchen is super hot. It's had the sun blaring in it all day and also we've had the oven on now as well, so apologies if you can hear outside noise. Also I've let a fly in, which is really annoying, so that keeps buzzing around and winding me up. So if I'm swatting, you'll know why. But yeah, I'm here today to check in for April? Yeah, it was April week 5, see what we've spent this week. If we've got any money left over, we'll put it into challenges, what bills have come out, how much I earned from Rockford this week. So yeah, just a lot of bits and bobs to get through just to make sure we're on track and that we are tracking our spending as we go. Mark on here, don't know what that was from, a bit sticky. So yeah, I used the personal budget planner from Rainbow Budgets Plans and Designs, I think she's now called, and yeah, I love it. This is the second planner I've had from her. So I left you on Friday. Well, I'd been splurgy and spent money on Sleep Token merch. So I also, after filming, found a hair bow, a Sleep Token one on Vinted. So I bought that. It was £8.24. The bow itself was only a £5, but that was like postage and Vinted fees. So yeah, that came out of the effort fund. But it's a lovely pink bow with the Sleep Token logo on as a hair clip. So it's gonna go with the t-shirt that I've bought, the socks that I've bought, so just a cute little black and pink outfit going on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the bits and bobs arriving for that and putting the outfit together for download. So Saturday, I think I mentioned in my videos that we were heading off to IKEA. So we left I think like 9ish in the morning, swung by McDonald's, of course, and spent £6.29 on a McDonald's breakfast. That was really nice. I've been fancying that for ages, so proper enjoyed that. And excuse me. And then yeah, we drove to Milton Keynes IKEA because we think it was the bigger one out of the two that are nearest to us. There was still a drive away though. And yeah, we kind of had an idea of what we wanted to get and made like a bit of a list, drew out some measurements and things like that of spaces where we wanted things to kind of go. And yeah, we filled up my other half's Nissan Juke, flattened down the seats, and it was like up to the ceiling with all of these boxes of things. But we did really well. We got chest of drawers that we wanted for baby's cupboard, which we decided to put up the next day, and oh my god, it literally took us like 4 hours to do. It was ridiculous. The actual building of the chest of drawers itself was fine, but because it was going into a cupboard, we thought we had picked a narrowish set so that it could like squeeze in, like just needed to squeeze through the door frame and then it would fit. Like there was a good 10 centimeters ish where it could wiggle in. Didn't happen. No, it was not wiggling in for love nor money. So we built the thing. We had to take it down and then rebuild it in the cupboard, which was a feat on itself. And then once we rebuilt it, we realised it's backwards. Couldn't twist it round because there's not enough space. So we turned to it again and then rebuild it the right way round. That did not go very well. We ended up with a couple of the bits of wood like snapping because they'd all just kind of dropped at one point. We're like, oh my god. So yeah, and then we had to try and get the drawers to fit in as well. Again, that was a case of we built one just to see whether or not we could get one to go in, but no, we had to undo it and rebuild it in the cupboard. It was an absolute faff. Those chest of drawers are not going to be dismantled. They're going to stay in this house forever. Like, yeah, if we ever move, they're staying. Yeah, it was absolute palaver. But it looks good in there. So yeah, we bought a couple of units, like the Kallax ones, like the square shelves. We've got 2x2 that's gone into the kitchen. We're going to use that as like a bottle station for the baby, and we bought like the stand that you can get for it as well, so it does look like a little sideboard. It's quite nice. And we didn't have a space for the microwave before, but now we have, so that goes on there. So yeah, it worked out really, really well. We also got a couple of bits for the spare room, because everything's just going to be changed around. So basically the spare room's got like white furniture in at the moment, and the baby's room, which is currently my office, has like dark wood and black furniture. So they're going to be swapped around. So we've got some more black furniture, like a rail and chest of drawers for the spare room, and then the white stuff is all coming into the baby's room. So yeah, we've also got some shoe storage as well. So I think it was 260 something pounds was spent at IKEA. I had a £50 voucher, so that took it down to the 260 or whatever it was. And my other half paid for the rest. Like I did offer to pay for half, and he was like, no, you just get the cot. So the cot is like the next expensive thing that we need to buy, so that's what will happen. So yeah, Sunday we just did flat pack pretty much most of the day, and my god, my back knew about it. Oh dear. But yeah, it feels like things are coming together, which is really nice. Then on Monday, I did buy a Winnabees voucher for the lovely Manifest Station Budgets. It was her birthday, so I did send that over to her so she could treat herself to some lovely cakes. And I also popped into town because the heartburn I've been asking for a prescription. So they sorted me out a prescription. I do not know how, because they're my local doctors. They ended up sending my prescription to my old town I used to live in, which is a different county. So I was a bit like, what? I turned up to the Boots in my town and they were like, we don't have it. And I was like, what? And they're like, it's gone to this place. And I was like, oh, that's where I used to live like years ago. So I don't even know why the doctors didn't even query that, but yeah. So that was annoying. But yeah, went to Card Factory, got a card of 79p. Also, I did spend some money at Waitrose. I haven't written that on here. I can't remember how much it was. It was like £6. I think it's £5.80. Again, that just came out of like the effort fund, unfortunately. So yeah, £5.80 was spent at Waitrose. I'm obsessed with their olive rolls from the bakery section and their extra virgin olive oil hummus. I just dipped the whole roll in there and ate it. Had 3, nearly the whole tub of hummus in one go. But it's so good. Like, there's not a better hummus out there, I swear. So yeah, that was that. And then on Tuesday, I was back to work, and also had the invoice come through for venue hire for one of my venues. So that was £77.50 because that was for 5 sessions, which was good. So that came out of the Rockfit envelope. Also on that day, I cleared the Very account where I had purchased my new mobile phone from and classed that as a business expense. So that money did come out of the Rockfit envelope. I've not popped it on here because I tracked it already when I bought the phone, and that'll just be tracking the money coming out twice. So yeah, that is now all paid off, so there's nothing left on the Very account, which is brilliant. And yeah, it was all funded by Rockfit, which is like amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, very happy about that. And then on Wednesday, I had to drive like an hour and 20 minutes to go to a meeting for work. Oh, it was a pain in the bum. It was a really hot day as well, and I was just like sitting in the car melting, even though the aircon was on. Like, it's just, I was not loving life. So that was £19.73 I put in the tank that day. Also, my Apple subscription came out at £2.99. And then yesterday I went and did some more driving for work again. Hot day, but again, another meeting I had to be there for in person. But it was a no spend day, so that's good. So yeah, we've got 3 no spend days so far, and today is a no spend day as well, actually. No spend day, which is good. So yeah, that is pretty much our week. But today has been really good, actually. Like, today was the last day of the week before obviously bank holiday weekend, which is lovely. Today I've put in my official like dates when I want to start maternity leave, so that is super exciting and it's making things feel really quite real now. Whereas before it's been like just willing time to like go fast and get further along this pregnancy and stuff. And now I feel like April has gone like that. We're now in May, which is insane. And I've got like 16 weeks of work left, 61 actual working days left. Not that I'm counting, but yeah, all starting to feel very, very real. And yeah, doesn't look like there's a lot left of the calendar before baby is due, which is super exciting. And yeah, all good. So yeah, really looking forward to this bank holiday weekend. I think they've got too much planned other than on Monday, family's coming over to ours. We're going to go out for a pub lunch, which should be really nice. So looking forward to that. In terms of money left over this week, I've just got this coinage really. Spending is empty. Petrol is empty. Eating out has got 20. I did just use like my FX fund for the McDonald's because I use the app. So and then beauty has got 20, 30, 45. That will get spent in a couple of weeks when I get my hair done. And then obviously that one is just an empty envelope for now anyway. So yeah, just coins to put away. And then we do have the Rockfit money as well from this week's classes. So we've got 2, 4, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8. £4. 48, not 28. Yeah, £4.48. So let's pop that into our coin bag. Oh, I did finally, sorry about the noise, go to the bank and pay in the coins that I had in here. I had £55 of worth of pound coins, so I did go to the change machine and get those changed up. But my God, it took forever to then get seen to someone to pay in the money. Oh, like they just got one like cashier, one person available, and there's just a queue of people, and oh my word, it just wound me up. Just stood there and my back was hurting. Oh, I was losing my patience. Okay, £4.48. So let's get the penny savings challenge from Cashback Q out. So where have we got to? So the next one is 63p minus 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, and then 28. So that completes another row, which is really good. And 28, there we go. So that is that Romeo done. I think when this is done, I'm potentially going to put it all into the effort fund. Well, definitely some of it. I don't know, I'll see. But it's just getting a bit of a beating at the moment. I really do need to top it up. I've got 30 quid in here that needs to go in, but I need more than that, really. Okay, so that is those coins dealt with. And then for Rockfit this week, so yeah, I got rid of all the coins, and then as soon as I got rid of them, I got another 15 come back to me. So 5, 10 and 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 70 pounds this week for 2 classes, which is it's lower than normal, to be fair. My Monday class though was busier than normal, which was great. Love that. But the class I normally run on a Thursday, I had to change the date to a Wednesday because the venue had double booked, which was annoying. So a lot of my regulars couldn't make the Wednesday, but it was still good to obviously still get a class in, and we still like make money at the end of the day. I'm just really, really grateful that I can obviously do this, and people are coming to classes, and yeah, we are making some money. Also had to apply for tax self-assessment and registered as a sole trader now, due to the Rockfit income and YouTube income from last year. I'm at the point where I need to declare everything. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing the tax return form, self-assessment thing, whatever it is. I was talking to Budget With Me. I can't remember what her new name is on Instagram, that it escapes me. She'll always just be Budget With Me in my head. Because she was doing hers this week and was, yeah, getting like confused. She said there's just a lot of stuff that's not applicable on the form for like little businesses like this. So yeah, I really do need to get that sorted sooner rather than later, so I know exactly what I need to set aside for tax. If I even need to pay any tax this year, I'm not sure I will, because I've had a lot of expenses setting up for this, so we'll see. So we've actually got 65 in the bank. Obviously it was at like 600 something or whatever the weekend, but like I say, cleared the Very account, and we paid venue hire as well. And Rockfit subscription has had £20 come out of the Rockfit envelope, ready to be paid. So just moved it across to the account where it gets collected from. So it's not been paid yet, but it will do. So we're not including that in this total. So we've got 65 in the bank, plus 15 is 80, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. So we've still got a nice £265 sat in Rockfit, which is great. So yeah, I'll just build this up and up and up now until I finish classes and go on maternity. And then hopefully what I've got kind of left will cover any tax that might be owed. I don't know if it will be, but we'll see. All right, there we go. That is everything for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Will be cash stuffing for May week 1. I'll see you then. Take care, guys. Bye.